The Coalition. Can't say that on YouTube.
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver,
Welcome,
British
Mike.
Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War.
Yeah,
When
buddy.
Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of
Chainsaw,
another
baby.
rare moment. A chance to honor
Coltrane.
where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the
All the
world
way, baby.
changed and the fight began. Emergence Day.
Groupie grabber.
It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our
Cool.
new movements, weapons, and modes that will make EDay
Forward
the
mode,
most
forward
brutally
mode,
satisfying
forward
Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Yeah. Marcus.
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose EDay. When we started this project,
Yeah.
we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. It was a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this
Gears
one
of
moment in
War.
time,
One.
EDay. The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
It's a mad world.
So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. EDay is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have
Okay.
the technology to do it. We
Unreal
finally have the
5.
tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. We're pushing
Nah,
Gears
sure.
to new heights with the densest, most detailed
Richard
world we've
Lancer.
ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments,
Cool.
even worse
Looks
from
really
up
like one.
fully dynamic ray trace lighting, and richer real-time destruction.
Cool.
Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch.
Yeah, they had to, eh?
Characters,
Unreal.
enemies, weapons,
That's amazing.
animation, sound, the world itself, and then we tear it apart in front of you.
Destruction 2.0, boys.
You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons.
Ooh. A Terminator gun. Bloop bloop. Minigun. Kinda had that already, of course. Some kind of new mix of Raider Lancer with the other one. The what's the marksman rifle? What's the name?
And navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of
Smooth movement. Hoppy hoppy.
emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
Okay. Cool.
EDay
General.
is set before the
General.
events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved.
Alright.
Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refineries kept power running.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
EDay tells not one, but
Oh,
two
that's a new
origin
loading
stories.
screen?
The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
See it? You can finally open doors solo. Not waiting for your partner. Nice.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted it to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it.
For the cog.
With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe.
See, they blended like more colors and the old palette from color palette from Gears 1. Looks like
Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by
also looks a little like Bioshock, right?
decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield.
Right.
Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear moves
Whoa. Hopping on the bus.
through the world, and it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat. Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets. And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears. And we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems with smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. And this all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before. From Sprint, you can now slide, which lets you quickly get under objects, slide around
Oh, that's gonna be fun on multiplayer.
corners, or transition more smoothly into cover from a run. And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up the citywide battleground.
No! The Gears can jump. No!
We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in
White boys
crumbling
can't jump,
buildings
man.
to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations, tactical weapon choices, and your ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice
Recall seems very manageable now.
than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck and hit safety on the other side. We get
You remember the down screen when everything was gray and white or gray? Oh my gosh.
these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to
Gotta say, it sounds really good, the guns.
more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head-on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends,
Clink.
well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a civilian in that building. 4th floor.
A raven crashed in the distance. A group of Gears readying an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
Cool. Let's also hope it's not mandatory, like the old one.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks.
Yeah, because of the new engine, they have to rebuild everything, huh?
E-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining Gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in EDay, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in EDay through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
E-holes.
As a game designer
They did the special reload once, huh? Power reload.
element, getting to use E-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere. You can toss a grenade in to close them up. Just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with...
First they call it destruction, and now they call it micro-destruction. You notice that?
Typical cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
Okay, so they're making more remakes.
You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
Sound design. Boy, that's good, eh?
EDay is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot.
Face expressions and the The detail on the face also way better. Gears 5 was already okay, but this is what I like.
But the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay?
Cool that they reused the arena again.
No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic. The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
What the hell?
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locust, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
You play a co-op or play a co-op?
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras,
I don't think so.
just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Ooh.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Die, man.
Again. Marcus Phoenix.
Ooh, he's...
Die.
Wow, he's different,
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Cool.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws
And in the arena we find Coltrane.
and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
They really did go to Gears 1.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War EDay far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for EDay, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Yeah, we see that now.
Marcus.
Compare.
Sergeant,
compare,
26 RTI C Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale.
Dom looks sweet.
Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
What would you tell someone who knows exactly what to do but
sorry,
can't make
boss.
themselves do it?
That gap has a...
Get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
Yay! Finally. I hope it's steady. 120 a bit. Good.
When it comes to the Locust,
Multiplayer,
to
that's
make them
it?
more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious.
Well, look at that layer.
The boomers are even bigger this time around.
Boomer.
Like living battering rams
Single one.
smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart. And the Reavers, They crawl up buildings and rain fire from above.
Oh, nice. I hope they're in horde.
Basically, the whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
Still can kick the tick.
So what now, Marcus?
We save everyone we can.
Of course.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying. And with EDay, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
Headshot. Oh,
that was
yeah.
satisfying. Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it.
Oh,
or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Nasha is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood. Pop heads from
That's gonna be fun in multiplayer, man.
afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for EDay.
The snap.
And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a cog weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates.
Yeah, of course they had to do the primary attack and the secondary attack. That's so Gears, so.
That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range eco closing potential. The incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body.
Ah. Not a minigun, a shotgun.
Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Yeah! Good reload.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in EDay. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Boys.
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous.
Iho.
And when you drop the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord.
Sound cues?
For EDay, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory.
Guy needs a raise.
Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Cool, man.
Where the hell are we?
Goddamn aliens, man.
And then there's the sound design.
Love it. The death scream.
All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me.
No,
then I
what
step
more?
into an alley and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral.
Yep.
And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time. It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight. In campaign, all 4 characters are playable from the start. And we support 4-player online co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back with a collection of 4v4 modes and all new maps set in locations in and around the war-torn city of Kelowna.
Yeah,
We've
maps.
combined classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities.
Yeah,
You'll
gonna
put
be-
your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content. Almost all of
Let's see how long they support it, huh?
which you can just earn by playing the game, completing an in-game challenges, events,
Doom? Or what?
and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust Invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps. We'll have more to share soon.
Yeah. So okay. So you fight the waves and you also fight the other teams.
And we
Chaos. Fun chaos.
hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
Yes.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Boom.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the
Whoa, Gears 2, so long ago. Old man.
absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story.
What iteration, huh? Between 2 and 3.
The story of the original trilogy, the story of EDay, and the story
Oh, they didn't do the Judgment Day and all the other ones.
I think we can all relate to.
Okay.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone.
They skipped them.
You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have EDay come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so
Where's Jeff?
many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
Ty,
Die, boy. Yeah.
what a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war.
Wow. Good voice design.
Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times.
The Brotherhood.
Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And EDay is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
October 6th. Yeah. Awesome here. Okay, guys, what do you think? Is Gears back with this? Think so. Think so. I took the time to really rebuild Unreal Engine from 5 from the scratch because they had to. As part of Unreal, but yeah, it looks cool. Face animation, but I'm most impressed by the sound design. Sound design is really good. Always was good, but and Dawn, man, whew. Damn, Dawn, looking good, man. Marcus looks weird on this thingy, but whatever. Sound of the guns look good, but how they're gonna balance multiplayer, I don't know. PvP with sliding and terrain traverse. We'll see. What do you think? Is this better?